Panunumpa ng katapatan sa watawat ng Pilipinas. Ako ay Pilipino, buong katapatang nanunumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas at sa bansang kanyang sinasagisag, na may dangal, katarungan at kalayaan, na ipinakikilos sa sambayan ng makadiyos, makatao, makakalikasan at makabansa.
Round the colors.
The Girl Scout Promise and Law. On my honor, I will do my duty to God and my country, to help other people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scouts law. A Girl Scout's honor is to be trusted. A Girl Scout is loyal. A Girl Scout is helpful. A Girl Scout is a friend to all and a sister to every other Girl Scout. A Girl Scout is courteous. A Girl Scout respects living things. A Girl Scout is disciplined. A Girl Scout is self-reliant. A Girl Scout is thrifty. A Girl Scout is clean in thought, word, and deed.
A Girl Scout prayer, a time for healing and sharing. Dear God, we call on you in truth. Hear our cry for help and lift the fallen and burdened among us. Turn our fear into courage and replace our helplessness with hope. God of compassion and kindness, grant us your promise of comfort and relief and guide us to share our resources with those who are in dire need of help. Knit us together as one GSP family, considerate and caring, serving you and our country at all times. On your honor, see us through this crisis and turn today into a time for caring and healing. Amen. Please be seated. Good day, everyone, and welcome once again to the Investiture Ceremony and Installation as Chief Girl Scout of the Philippines of First Lady Louise Araneta-Marcos. We would like to acknowledge the presence of the following: our First Lady, Louise Araneta-Marcos. Presidential Management Staff Head Secretary Maria Zenaida B. Angping. Department of Education Undersecretary and GSP National Program Committee member Annalyn M. Sevilla, together with Director Bettina Aquino, Director Margarita Consolacion C. Ballesteros, and Mr. Steven Arevalo. The GSP Central Board members, headed by our National President, Dr. Christina Lim Yuson. The GSP National, Regional, and Council staff, headed by the National Executive Director, Mrs. Roslyn B. Davadilla. Our Council Presidents, Council members, volunteers, leaders, and Girl Scouts from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao regions. Let us give everybody once again a round of applause. Let us now watch the short video presentation of the Chief Girl Scout Medal Scheme.
The Girl Scouts of the Philippines, knowing the power within our youth, has planted and nourished the seed of services in every Girl Scout. Every year, hundreds of senior and cadet Girl Scouts take the opportunity to serve their communities through the Chief Girl Scout Medal Scheme, thereby developing themselves, particularly their leadership capabilities, perseverance, and sense of responsibility. The Chief Girl Scout Medal Scheme highlights the Girl Scout role in community development as exemplified by the Chief Girl Scout and her distinguished leadership and vital contribution to nation building. Under the Girl Scouts of the Philippines Charter, Executive Order Number 267, the Woman President of the Philippines or the First Lady shall be the Chief Girl Scout of the Girl Scouts of the Philippines.
May we now call on our very own GSP National President, Dr. Christina Lim Yuson, for her welcome remarks.
First Lady Louise Araneta-Marcos, our dear Girl Scouts, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Thank you so much, First Lady, for inviting us to this beautiful hall. Napakaganda po. And I think it is a once in a lifetime for many of us who are here. Thank you. It is 12 years since we had a Chief Girl Scout. And we really miss having a Chief Girl Scout. So when you said yes to our invitation, we were clapping our hands. We were so thrilled. And you can see, you know, First Lady, we are very few here in this hall, only 120, all with the MPAS. But if you see us in campings, in PICC, you will be overwhelmed that we have so many girls around the Philippines. Pre-pandemic, we were reaching something like 2.5 million. And then when pandemic came, it was like 500, 600, now 700. And I think Dr. Taring will agree to that. But then your accepting to be our Chief Girl Scout will really attract many of the girls to join Girl Scouting, not only to get the Chief Girl Scout Medal. And may I request all of our Girl Scouts here who have the Chief Girl Scout Medal to please stand. All those who got the Chief Girl Scout Award. So we have quite a number. Oh, even from our volunteers. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, as it had said in the video, it is our senior and cadet Girl Scouts, the older ones, who work hard for a year so that they have a project to help their community. And you know, as Girl Scouting is really nation building, I think we are very close to your heart. We know that you love our country and we love our country, so we go hand in that. So thank you so much, maraming salamat po, for welcoming us here to this beautiful hall and for you to accept being our Chief Girl Scout. You are like a mother who has come back home, a lovely young mother. Young, I say, because I think she's the youngest Chief Girl Scout we've had. So thank you, maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Dr. Yuson. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall now have the investiture ceremony and installation as Chief Girl Scout of the Philippines of First Lady Louise Araneta-Marcos. To serve as presiding officer is Dr. Fe Violeta B. Taring, First National Vice President of the Girl Scouts of the Philippines.
Everyone who joins the Girl Guide Girl Scout movement makes a promise. The Girl Guide's Girl Scout promise provides the fundamental principles of girl guiding and Girl Scouting all over the world. These principles are: duty to God, acceptance that God exists, and that we have a duty to know, love, and serve Him. Duty to country, loyalty and service to one's country, and duty to mankind, love and service to our fellow men who are God's children. With great honor, may I present the First Lady, Louise Araneta-Marcos, who will now be installed and invested as a member of Girl Guide Girl Scout movement and installed as the new Chief Girl Scout of the Philippines. May I call on now to serve as investing officer, Dr. Christina Lim Yuzon, the National President of the Girl Scouts of the Philippines, and assisting her is Mrs. Roslyn B. Davadilla, National Executive Director of the Girl Scouts of the Philippines.
Do you know what your honor means, Madam First Lady? Can I trust you on your honor to try to do your duty to God, to your country, and to help other people at all times and obey the Girl Scout law?
Yes, I do.
Please execute the Girl Scout sign as you recite the Girl Scout promise.
On my honor, I will do my duty to God and my country, to help other people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law. A Girl Scout honor is to be trusted. A Girl Scout is loyal. A Girl Scout is helpful. A Girl Scout is a friend to all and a sister to every other Girl Scout. A Girl Scout is courteous. A Girl Scout respects living things. A Girl Scout is disciplined. A Girl Scout is self-reliant. A Girl Scout is thrifty. A Girl Scout is clean in thought, word, and deed.
Ladies and gentlemen, First Lady Louise Araneta-Marcos will now receive the World Pin from Mrs. Susan R. Locsin, International Commissioner of the Girl Scouts of the Philippines.
When I make a promise, consider well its importance, and when made, engrave in the heart.
I trust you to keep the promise you have just made, First Lady Louise Araneta-Marcos. Welcome to the Sisterhood of Girl Guiding and Girl Scouting.
Everyone, let's give our newly invested member of the Girl Guide and Girl Scout movement a round of applause.
And now, as prescribed by Section 7 of Republic Act 10073, an act instituting the new Girl Scouts of the Philippines Charter that states, a woman president of the Philippines or the First Lady of the Philippines shall be the Chief Girl Scout of the Girl Scouts of the Philippines, and with the authority vested in me as National President of the Girl Scouts of the Philippines, I hereby install you, First Lady Louise Araneta-Marcos, as our new Chief Girl Scout.
Our new Chief Girl Scout will now receive the Chief Girl Scout Medal and the Chief Girl Scout Pin from the National President of the Girl Scouts of the Philippines, Dr. Christina Lim Yuzon.
Yes, and this is Congratulations, First Lady, mabuhay ka. Mabuhay ang bansang Pilipinas, mabuhay ang Girl Scouts of the Philippines. To God be the honor, glory, and thanksgiving.
Let's give a round of applause to our new Chief Girl Scout, First Lady, Louise Araneta-Marcos. That ends the investiture ceremony and installation as Chief Girl Scout of the Philippines of First Lady Louise Araneta-Marcos. May I request everyone to please stand as we sing along the song On My Honor.
On my honor, I will try. There's a duty to be done, and I say there's a reason here, for a reason up above. My honor is to try, and my duty is to love. People don't need to know my name. If I've done any harm, then I'm to blame. If I've helped anyone, then I've helped me. If I've opened up my eyes to see, I've tucked away a song or two. When you're feeling low, there's one for you. If you need a friend, then I will come, and there's so many more where I come from. On my honor, I will try. There's a duty to be done, and I say there's a reason here, or a reason up above. My honor is to try, and my duty is to love.
Please be seated. May I now call on our GSP National President, Dr. Christina Lim Yuson, to introduce our Chief Girl Scout of the Philippines.
It is my honor to present our Chief Girl Scout, First Lady Louise Araneta-Marcos.
Good afternoon to all of you. Sit down. Today I'm honored to be amongst all of you, the Girl Scouts of the Philippines. I don't know about being the youngest Girl Scout. I'm 63 years old, so that may be medium. So the Girl Scout, as you know, was traced, can be traced from Josefina Ascoda, a suffragist who came here in 1939 after she trained in the Girl Scouts in the U.S., right? So she came here, and during the time of Manuel Quezon, Commonwealth Act was created formalizing the Girl Scout. So this happened 82 years ago, and all this time the Girl Scouts of the Philippines have worked tirelessly in their mission to prepare our young women for the responsibilities in their home, in the nation, and in the world community. As you know, as First Lady, I have been designated as the Chief Girl Scout. Not the youngest, but thank you. It's a title that I will be truly proud of, not only because of its meaningful history, but more so because it will allow me to help our young women cultivate the same values that I learned when I was a Girl Scout in high school. I still remember those days in school when, as a Girl Scout, we were taught to help our community by planting trees, right? Gardening, the planting of trees. Who would have thought that years later, especially after the recent Typhoon Paeng, that something as important as tree planting could help the community, all this flash flooding and all that. Had we planted trees, or maybe we can plant more trees, right? Then maybe the calamities wouldn't be as grave as they are. Climate change is real. Climate change is a problem. And if we can find ways to help our environment, we will definitely be able to help our community and our country. As part of the Girl Scout movement, I'm committed to help shape our young women's mental, emotional, and social qualities. I will try my best to help our environment and to do our part towards nation building. Together, we will be able to achieve these goals. Sama-sama tayo, babangon muli. Mabuhay kayong lahat. Mabuhay ang Girl Scout of the Philippines. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much to the Chief Girl Scout of the Philippines, First Lady Louise Araneta-Marcos, for that inspiring message. We shall now proceed to the photo opportunity with our Chief Girl Scout. Guests are requested to remain seated for the photo session. And just some reminders, kindly remove your mask during the photo opportunity and enter via the right side of the stage and exit on the left side. At this point in time, may I request our Department of Education officials, headed by Undersecretary Annalyn Sevilla and Presidential Management Staff Head Secretary Maria Zenaida B. Angping, to come up the stage and join in the group photo. While waiting, may we request the National Executive Committee to prepare for the photo opportunity session at the right side of the stage. Please be seated. Thank you so much to our Department of Education officials. May we now call on stage the National Executive Committee. For our DepEd officials, kindly exit through the left side of the stage. We now have on stage our National Executive Committee members. May we now request the Central Board members, Friends of Asia Pacific WAGs Philippines, and Standing Committee members to line up at the right side of the stage. Our National Executive Committee members will be joined by Central Board members, Friends of Asia Pacific WAGs Philippines, and Standing Committee members. While this is going on, may we request the regional chairpersons, girl representatives, and regional executive directors to line up at the right side of the stage. Thank you, National Executive Committee members, Central Board members, Friends of Asia Pacific WAGs Philippines, and Standing Committee members. You may now exit at the left side of the stage. Let us now welcome the regional chairpersons, girl representatives, and regional executive directors. May we also request the Girl Scouts and adult leaders from the Northern Luzon region, followed by the Central Luzon region and the Southern Luzon region to prepare respectively for the photo opportunity session.
Is what we do best. Difficult trials were up to the test. 8 years was a journey with the help of our God's glory. I am a Girl Scout and I am proud, committed to our mission.
Okay, kindly look at the camera. For our regional chairpersons, girl representatives, and regional executive directors. Thank you so much, regional chairpersons, girl representatives, and regional executive directors. You may now exit. Let us have the Girl Scouts and adult leaders from Northern Luzon region. May we request the Girl Scouts and adult leaders from Central Luzon region and Southern Luzon region respectively to kindly prepare at the right side of the stage.
Serving is what we do best.
Okay, kindly turn your attention towards our photographers.
8 years was a journey with the help of our God's glory. I am a Girl Scout and I am proud, committed to our mission.
Thank you so much, Girl Scouts and adult leaders from Northern Luzon region.
From Wonderland, the Philippines, we are one. We'll never collide to fight for greatness and to
Let us now have the Girl Scouts and adult leaders from the Central Luzon region.
as one family. As one family. As one family.
While waiting, may we request the Girl Scouts and adult leaders from the Southern Luzon region to kindly line up at the right side of the stage, followed by our national headquarters professional staff. Thank you once again to our Girl Scouts and adult leaders from Central Luzon region. You may now exit the stage. We now have the Girl Scouts and adult leaders from the Southern Luzon region. While waiting, may we request the national headquarters professional staff to prepare at the right side of the stage. Thank you so much, Girl Scouts and adult leaders from Southern Luzon region. And to conclude our photo opportunity session, let us welcome the national headquarters professional staff. Thank you so much to our national headquarters professional staff. You may now exit at the left side of the stage. At this point in time, let us now all sing together Our closing song, the World Song. Kindly all rise as we sing the World Song.
Our way is clear as we march on, and sea of land on high is never furled throughout the world, for ocean and wide. We must unite for what is right, in friendship true and strong, until the earth in its rebirth shall sing our song, shall sing our song. Paglakad natin ay maranatan, ang Manila ay masdan. Mananatiling nakawagayway, ang pag-asa'y may buhay. Pagkakaisa'y nararapat, magmaalan at tapat. Kapag ang daigdig ay nagkakaisa, tayong lahat liligaya.
May we now request everyone to remain standing for the retiring of colors to be led by the Senior Girl Scouts from Manila Council.
Attention! Color party, fall in. Retire the colors.
That ends our program. Thank you and mabuhay po tayong lahat. May we invite everyone to proceed to the buffet table for the snacks, and after our snacks, everyone is invited for a tour at the Malacañang Palace.